I'm going to share with you today, and I'm going to bear some facts of my life, and I'm going to get emotional, and I don't want to cry because I've spent some time on my makeup, and I'm going to a concert. I don't want to lose my makeup. I suppose I will. Are you doing that on purpose? Okay. Can somebody please pray for me because I'm under attack big time.
Just speaking out and pray over the town. Father God, we just pray for Simone right now as she happens to give the word she's got to give to us. Father, wrap her in your loving arms, Lord, with the attachment you have it. You fight our battle. Ephesians 3:6. You are your fighting our battle. May she wear the armor, may she feel your strength, may she feel your power in your hands. May she be able to give this speech about crying. As you cry inwardly and as you cry out, we come because we are used by you. I pray for your Christ. Give us a
Thank you. I'm going to read slowly, as I cannot read my own typing. That is bad. And I just want to share with you, I am doing the Freedom in Christ course. The love in Hillary Taylor. And this is changing my life. And she's asked me actually to speak out about this. And at first I didn't want because it's not English. My first language is Afrikaans. Then it goes to like a Dutch and a Flemish. And then I speak Xhosa. That is just now Simone. That's good morning. And then it is English. So I'll try. I am under attack badly, and it is the one thing after the other. It is because I'm doing this course and I'm getting closer and closer to the winning point, the end, and it's just one thing after the other. This week, there was fraud committed on my credit card. I absolutely fell to pieces. Isn't it amazing? You know you're going to get the money back. Just that emotion. I cried, I went hysterical, and that was unnecessary. So this course is really fantastic, and I can recommend that. It's just wonderful, wonderful. So I've written here, everybody needs this. I've written here, it is at the moment I'm feeling like I have escaped from a prison cell. And I didn't put myself there. Sorry, I did put myself there. Sorry, correction. God doesn't want me there. He wants the absolute best for me. That was my own doing. And with this course, I am escaping. And it's a beautiful feeling. Beautiful, because the power of the devil is like, if you compare it, it's like a little ant. And then you get Jesus, and it's like an atom bomb. And if I can hang on to that all the time, no, in a bad situation, I don't want this ant, I want to do this to the ant. Because there is this atom bomb, I don't know how big it is, amazingly big. And that makes a difference in my life. God doesn't mean me harm. He wants the best for me. I'm really tired of playing by some rules of the devil. I think we all do that sometimes, to some extent. And the devil is shrewd. He is deceiving. And he's evil. Whatever it is, I don't know what it is. I don't want to know. And you know what? His power, his power is useless if we believe in the atom bomb. I'm a woman. Am I a Martha or a Mary? Am I telling God what to do, or am I obeying God? I'm actually a daughter of a king. You know how powerful that is? Me, a daughter of a king? I am actually, and to hold on to that. Am I squeezing God into my life? Yeah, and there, 5 minutes in the morning, and maybe when I walk in the road, do I bask in his presence? Do I give him time? I am changing in the way now where I have a conversation with him. I don't go on my knees because I've got osteoarthritis. So I sit on the bed and then I have a conversation with God. And I tell him everything. And I talk to him and I pray for everybody. I never used to pray for these people that I'm praying for, my neighbor that is not a very nice person. Lindsay's taught me to pray the Lord's Prayer over people, and I'm doing that. And then this course has taught me that, what was I going to say now? That God is my Father. And I love this because, does it sound terrible, this mic? No. God is my Father, so I can actually speak to him like my Father. And I've done something wrong, and I know I've done it wrong. And then I go to my dad and I say, sorry. I'll go and sit in the corner, and then he says, no, just don't do that again. How can I do it again? And he doesn't punish me. And that is freedom, that I can speak to God as my Father, because my own father, my blood father, was a wonderful man, but he was absent because he had to work somewhere else. So I really never known him. So this is wonderful for me. He's my papa, my puppy. He's my God, he's my Jesus. My health is very complicated, and God has given me the ability, and I don't say thank you all the time. I suffer a condition called Charles-Bonnet syndrome. It happened because I had 3.5 cancerous cranial tumors in my brain. And I was left with brain damage after 13.5 hours of operation and 39 radium treatments. They call it cobalt over there. I went private. My sight is as follows. It could be normal for seconds. However, mostly, imagine you see fireworks, you know, the flashing, 24/7, even if I close my eyes, and it's not nice. I suffer a condition that they call epilepsy, but it is not really epilepsy. Trust Simone to have conditions that you never heard of before. And I hope this was what God wanted to happen. No, that's wrong. He didn't want it to happen. He wants the best for me. He allowed it. But I have to cope with it, and it's very hard, and it's made me. I have to fend for myself, right? I don't have a husband, or I didn't inherit money. I made money because I was a high-flying banker, and I have to protect myself. And I became so arrogant, and so I said to her, I'm such a kind person, but I've got this kick in me. And the Lord said to me, you have to, now He's saying to me what I can do and what I should do. And because of this condition, I really freaked out in my life. I really, and I have to share this with you because this is the truth. I've done things in my life that you cannot dream of. I rebelled. So I had this bucket list. I can honestly track a lion. I can honestly track an elephant. I can honestly face a lion. If you face a lion, you maintain eye contact. You look him in the eye and you walk backwards. Don't fall. If you're confronted by a leopard, don't look him in the eye. Walk that way. I worked on a game reserve for a long time. With his blindness, a place called Makalali. I swam with the wild dolphins in New Zealand and in off-boat. That's abnormal. In a cage with the white sharks. I went to Cuba to smoke a cigar. I do not smoke, but I stayed for 1 year and 10 months. I went to Canada to cross ski. I cannot, I split. And I stayed for 1 year, 10 months. I went to Barcelona to learn the flamenco. I got a bit drunk and I fell off the stage. So, and this is just how I freaked out when I survived this this cancer, this brain operation, where the private surgeon said to me, "You're dying." Okay, the house up for sale. The husband wasn't there anymore. I gave the dogs up for adoption, and then he said to me, "You're not going to die." And I said to him, "Can you please make up your mind?" And now I've done the Christianity Explore. I've been a Christian. I was born in a Lutheran house. It sounds like this: Neder Duitse gereformeerde kerk. Neder is Netherlands, Duitse is Germany. So I was born into Christianity. I was into Christian. I strayed. But with David, I've done and Nigel, I've done the Christianity Explored, and that reeled me in. And now this freedom in Christ, I can really recommend them that. And I want to say to you at this moment, I am gospel, GOSPEL. God offers sinful people eternal life. Gospel. Praise His name. So, have I changed? It's a work in progress. This is why I'm so under attack, and I know I am exhausted, absolutely exhausted. Then is, if people look at you, what do they see in you? Is there a glimpse of the Bible and God? And that's up to me. Do they see God? And I'm beginning to speak out for the Lord. I was telling Lindsay earlier on, I went for this hair to my hairdresser, and the cut was just going to be an hour or less. More than 4 hours I stayed there, and I convinced her that Allah and Buddha or whomever they are do not share heaven with my Jesus. And I walked away and she believed that. And I could quote out of the Bible. I was so good. I was so impressed with myself. I went home and I slept. I slept. And the devil doesn't like this, does he? Everybody knows the breakup between two sisters and myself. I've been whinging about this, Lindsay, for how many years? Separated for years and years. And you know, blood is thicker than water. So in this cause, God spoke to me. I don't believe in signs. I hear his voice. It's almost like, you know, hammering. And he said to me a couple of weeks ago, but Simone, hang on. I'm giving you the guts to make up for this. But you're not taking it. You are so arrogant. Because I have said sorry. How many times do you want me to say sorry? For something that happened in 1997. So I decided, so what is a gap? God's giving me a gap. So the one sister, her name is Simone, for some reason, and it was her birthday on the 14th of September. And just a voice in me says, send her email. All that can happen is she can ignore it. So I typed the email, very nice. Within 24 hours, she replied and she said she loved me. Oh. Yeah. The other sister is this difficult one because I'm not allowed to speak to her. We love one another, but agreed not to like one another. And that is terrible. She lives at times in Seattle, commutes between New Zealand and Seattle. It is her birthday on the 27th of October. Here's my card, beautiful card inside. All that can happen is that she can tear this up. I've done my bit. I'm feeling better for sending this back. And these changes are happening in my life. And I'm actually shocked. You don't want to speak to me, I will not speak to you. You know, that's wrong. She's my sister, Christian sister, she converted to Catholicism to marry a bullyman. That was part of the problem. Who am I to judge her? Who am I? That was her decision. Just love her as a sister. And then, why should I worry and fret any longer? And this is where this cause is coming in and coming alive for me. Because I can. I'm accepted, I'm significant. And what is the other one, David?
Secure.
Secure. Yeah, you're good. And you are accepted, and you are secure, and you are significant. Thank you. And that is true. When I first read that, I thought, I'm not significant, I'm just plodding along. Because I am a daughter of God, King, the King of Kings. And I can, and you can, and everybody can, because we belong to Jesus. And sometimes we don't realize, or we do, in my case, how significant that is. How privileged are we to be Jesus' lovers, to go into heaven? Because that is the ultimate, isn't it? The ultimate peace. No more Charles Bonnet, no more epilepsy, no more swimming with sharks and falling off the stage. Whatever it was that was driving me. Now I'm just going on to, I can't read my own topic. How sad is that? Now I want to go to I can. Why should I worry and fret any longer? What people think of me, if I can cast my anxiety on Jesus, who deeply cares for me and think I'm special. I like that. You are special. 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 Jesus is so eager to help me. I've made this up all out with my own words. Jesus is so eager to help me. He's tapping the street. He's waiting. Says come, because he's got this bucket full of joy. He wants to keep on pouring over me. He's waiting, and it has started. Joy has started, and I'm so under attack. You must please pray for me. And Jesus is very protective of me. Very. I realize that now. He's a jealous God, because I believe in him. I can rest in the truth, because there's only one truth. I can overcome the devil. My God did not give me the spirit of fear. The devil is an ant, and Jesus is this. That's fact. His power is beyond belief. Can know I was allotted faith, and the Bible is the truth, and the one truth, and the only truth. I can be free, and I think I'm beginning to be free. Hallelujah. I can learn to be content. This is a big one of Philippians 4:11. I can learn to be content. Lindsay, remember I said to you a while ago, I need to fill my time. You said, well, start painting again, or I have to be content with what I've got. I've got a lot of books, music, and other abilities. You can be content. You don't have to fall off a stage in Barcelona or smoke a cigar. I don't smoke. Smoke a cigar in Cuba. You don't have to have all that. Yes, my life is filled. You have to find that inner peace. I'm finding it, and it's wonderful. And I can tell you the devil doesn't like it. It's an absolute, can I use the word, filthy What is he? Is he a being or person? Is he a fallen angel? Is he a it? What is he? The devil, I'm asking you a question. What? Fallen angel. So that is a it or person? It's not a person. And it's a it.
The Lord just prompted me with the scripture as you were speaking, and it is probably the time to use it. If you replied, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. However, don't rejoice that the spirits submit to you, but rejoice that your names are written in heaven.
It's written there. Before I was born, what's it? Before I was born, my name was written in the book. Also, and things I've survived, you know, where God has saved me, He saved my life. I was in Crete, and that wasn't as long ago, battered by a cab driver because I wouldn't pay the extra fare. Ended up in ICU, and all this will change now because I cannot expose myself to these dangers anymore. I know I've got a quirky personality. I know I'm old age, but God is now slowing me down to tell me what I can do. And it's mind blowing. I'm in week 8 of this freedom in Christ. And you must, whomever wants to do it, must do it because I feel this is necessary. And I am very grateful to the Ashford Common Baptist Church, to Hillary for doing this for me because it changes my everything. There is more peace. It is, I must learn when I'm so under attack. I'm still, this morning on the email, I was under attack. I was looking at this email and I wanted to kick the desk, but I can't because my toe has got arthritis in it. And I was standing there and I was saying to myself, let it go. Just let it go. Be polite when you answer. Just be polite. Give it to God. Give it to God. Perhaps saying the email, Jesus is great. Jesus gave me this answer. Just lastly, we sang Amazing Grace. And when I married my wonderful late husband, he was an atheist. And we were together for 7 years. And I always said to him, you know, you've got nothing to lose. When you get there, whatever you want to call it, the pearly gates, whatever, doesn't matter. And there is nothing as you claim. Then there is nothing. But say there is something. Just say there is something. Then you've got nothing to lose. And 14 days before he died, he was baptized. He was baptized. David knew him very well. And at his funeral, his cremation, it was very hard on me because he worked for BA. And the people were queuing out the crematorium. I didn't know so many people were going to be there because BA gave them time to attend Paul's funeral because he worked for, I think, 34 years. So here I was organizing this beautiful funeral, and he's got these atheist friends. So we first played Stairway to Heaven. Led Zeppelin for the atheist people. And then my friend went onto the guitar and she sang amazing hymns. And she started preaching to all of them. So it was just wonderful that we sang Amazing Grace just now. And all I really want to say is, I can, and you can, and Hosanna, and God bless you. And God's working now. Thank you.